Recently, I was asked a question about how to interpret an index in the Plzen website or in the Plzen archives. So I'm going to demonstrate this using a rather nice one from Klatovy. Let's go take a look at it. Matriki Rimsko-Katolicka is Roman Catholic. Klatovy is over here somewhere. There it is. My apologies for pronunciation. Here's the list of books. The question was, how do you know what all of these things are? And I found something in the index book which happens to be number 60, using the numbers on the left side. Well, what's happened is, back in the days when there were several small parishes, everybody dreamed up their own way of numbering things, and now 225 years later, we've got to reconcile it. So the modern one is on the side. The original ones are over here in this column. Let's go take a look at the case study that we're going to take a look at. We're going to look at Anna Cecilia Kinski, who is in book XVI, page 33. She was born on the 30th of March, 1844. This is a birth index. I can tell that by the star, the rising star, and then the eye. Okay, how do I find book XVI? Well, over here I don't see any Roman numerals, do I? Down at the bottom, though, I see a VII. Looks like we're getting some over there. If I go to the second page and scroll down a little bit, I do see XVI right there. And it has all three kinds in it. Now, to bring it up in a separate tab on the Apple, I hold down Command and click that thing. On a PC, you would do Windows 7, you would do right mouse button, open a new tab. I have no clue in Windows 8. The other people at my house have that. I don't. So let's go take a look over at that book. Oops, put it there. I'm going to move it over here so I keep straight. Well, let me show you where the XVI came from. Right there. And so they're relating this back to the original. In it, it said she was on page 33. Well, you know what? Till you figure out how they did this, you might as well just put that number in there and see how close you get. And we made it to 32. Not bad. Of course, the cover took up page 1, so we're going to be 1 off. We enlarge it. We see over here that we do indeed have page 33. And we see the very first record is Anna Cecilia. All right. I'm going to close that book so I don't get confused. And we're going to take a look back at this index book, image 24, for the second part of the case study. Now, when you see these, it looks very, very confusing, doesn't it? Here we have stuff in more or less sequential order, chronological order. Book 17, Book 19, Book 18, Book XXI. Heavens to Betsy. How can you keep it straight? You can't. But we're going to look for Teresi Bocek. I'm not quite sure where she is, but I know where her book is supposed to be. She's in book 16. And page 232. Oh, good. I'm getting kind of close to it here. Book 16, 236. There she is. Bocek Olivia Therese, it looks like. But she's the one we want to find out. She's on the 26th of October in 1838. So let's go back here and see if we can figure out. Remember, this is a birth. Let's see if we can figure out which book it is. Is it on this page or not? Let's go back to the previous one, page 1, and see if 16 happens to be on there. Ignore the scrolling. Ah, look what we have over here. 20, 19, 18, 17. Oh, goodness gracious, we have 2 16s. One of these has to be it. Am I going to guess wrong? Well, no. We're going to look a little bit further over here. This 16 part 2 is marriages and deaths. This 16 part 1 is births. So that's the one we'd want, and it's 415 pages. I'm glad they broke it up. So again, I'm going to bring up that book in a different tab. Does it show the number 16 anywhere? Whoops, puts it there. Maybe, maybe not. This one used the modern number of 18. Sometimes you see it on the back spine. They will have that one showing and it has that older number on it. But you need to trust the list that book number 18 is old book 16. And I have down, let's see, it was image 232, so following my previous idea, we'll go 232, see how close we get. 229, 230, 31, 32, we're 3 off. Sorry about the loud clicks. And sure enough, there's Olivia Teresa Bocek. So hopefully that'll help you understand a little bit how this works. I do think this is a very nice index. I have a funny feeling it may be modern. By that I mean within the last 100 years. And frequently there will be an author's name here, or at the end they might specify a date, but we can see it's after 1872 that this was being written, and that's one reason why it's so legible for us to be able to read. So if you happen to need to read this index, this should give you an opportunity to understand how it works. Bye.